Hello. Welcome back to another F122 MyTeam episode. We're Duracell Motorsports. We're fighting for points. We're probably a backmarker right now. Yeah, we're at like 8th. No, my bad. 6th. I think we're gonna go with, I'm not too sure, but probably rear downforce. Our car is pretty bad. And I think we're ready to advance time. Yeah.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
Okay. Let's just stay positive. I'm gonna do average speed zone. You know what? Let's just go drift. So it's lights out, and away we go. In the drift action. Let's go. And now coming up to the line, we're trying to get 11k 500, but we hit the wall right on the line. And we only get silver. I mean, we can't really be mad at that. That's still a pretty good result. And we get 50k money and I think 500 acclaim, so that's pretty good. Okay, then let's just go straight to race weekend. So we're actually gonna attend the first practice to get used to the car and the track. Okay, so I'm just fiddling around with the setup, and I think we should start with a race strategy run. Yeah, to get used to the track and the car. Okay, so now we're out on track for the first time in Jeddah in our MyTeam car.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go out for one final lap, and we put in a lap of 134.7. It's not too great, but program's finished, and we got front wing damage. So that could have been affecting our time. I didn't really feel it, but you know, it's the game. And I'm also gonna do one last program of fuel management.
In this program, we want you to focus on your fuel-saving technique. Lift and coast through corner entry to save as much as you can whilst keeping under the minimum lap time.
So this is our results over 2 laps of fuel management.
And with the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Leclerc, Perez, and Carlos Sainz. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Okay, so we got P10 on mediums. We're the second driver on mediums, except from Max Verstappen. So I think we actually have some potential here. We might be able to fight for points, or maybe like P12. Let's just see how the weekend goes. So I'm just gonna do quick practice for the rest of the sessions. It's not really important. It's just not worth going out on the track for 2 practice sessions. Okay, so, well, Richard Verschoor has contributed nothing to this team. We're probably gonna fire him after this first season.
Yeah, now I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
But was you panic?
He's been pretty shit all around. I'm doing all the work. He's not doing anything. So we might have to cut ties with him pretty soon, you know. Okay, so now I think we're ready to head into qualifying, in hopes of maybe getting into Q2, and in a very unlikely chance of pushing into Q3, but yeah, we just gotta see. Okay, so we're in Q1 in Jeddah. I think we should be able to get easily out this qualifying one session. The car felt good. The car felt pretty good in the practice sessions, and I think we're ready to go. So we head out on track for our first flying lap. And Alexander Albon's out of the session already. We just started. Now let's see here. Oh, he's in the wall. Wow, that's madness. So, well, that's one free position. But we just got to keep focused, get a good exit out here, and start our first flying lap in Jeddah. Let's go. I mean for us. But now Stroll, he's blocking us. What's this? Come on, Stroll. Use your mirrors. How many times has it happened? Oh my god, I'm actually fuming. But we go up to the line, and it's the fastest lap. We got a 139. 130.9. Wow, I was really not expecting that. Okay, so now let's see if we can hold Stroll up a bit to get revenge. But I'm just gonna be a sportsman. Sportsmanship is pretty important. And I think that should be enough for qualifying one. I'm not gonna head out once more. It would just be a waste of soft tires. And now Verstappen, Charles Leclerc passes Verstappen with a 129.7. Let's see where our teammates at. Our teammates at P15. He might be able to get into Q2, but I think he just didn't at the end. Let's see here. Okay, so we're into Q2 easily. And now let's see where our teammates at, and he's P20. Well, that's disappointing. Also, what's disappointing is Daniel Ricciardo getting out in Q1. Pretty realistic. I'm not gonna waste any time here and just go straight out for a flying lap. Try to get a good time in when there's no traffic. Charles Leclerc with a 131.3. Could we pass it? I guess we're just gonna have to see. Be patient. Nearly hit the wall right there. That could have been like Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez with a 134. We can't pass that, but we do get a 131.1. Well, I think it's fair to say we can do better than that. Carlos Sainz with a 129.9 was that? Damn. We're gonna head out for one more run because we're not guaranteed in Q3. And I think we can do way better, like 3/10. Maybe we can improve our 3/10. And now into the final corner. That was a pretty sketchy entrance. We're up 8/10. That surely has to be enough. And that's a 130.3. That surely has to be enough. And now I'm just gonna accelerate time, and we finished with P8. So it wasn't actually that safe, but the gap is 4/10, so we easily made it into Q3. Can we just acknowledge this? I made Q3 with a shit car like this in Jeddah, where the AI are OP. Like, can you just acknowledge the madness of this? But we can't get caught up in emotions. We have to go straight into a flying lap in Q3 in hopes of improving our place. I mean, I'm okay with P10. Any points is just perfect for us. But I think there's still some work to be put in here. Is that a Haas in front of me? I cannot believe my eyes. A Haas made it into Q3. That is actually crazy. That's more impressive than us. So this lap has now been pretty clean, but let's see what we get. It's a 130.4. What? I mean, I was really not expecting that. I'll take it. And now we have 3 minutes left in Q3. So we have to go straight out right now. Not waste any time. Okay, so now... Oh, this is some kind of cheating, but we'll take it. We're going to start our final flying lap in Q3. Let's see which place we get. Yeah, this lap has not been great. We're down 5/10. Let's see, which place are we? P7. Yeah. Come on, clap it up. Let's go. That is pretty impressive.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Leclerc, Verstappen, and Carlos Sainz. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
I mean, come on, what more can I do? I'm P7 in a piece of shit car like this in Jeddah. I mean, that's just greatness. No doubt about it.
In the lower Hijaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Perez, George Russell, and Hamilton. Khan, Tsunoda, Magnussen, and Lando Norris. Ocon, Bottas, Pierre Gasly, and Mick Schumacher. Fernando Alonso, Vettel, Guan Yu Zhou, and Daniel Ricciardo. Stroll, Richard Verschoor, Latifi, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, so we're picking our strategy. I think medium to hards is the way to go. I don't want to risk it too much. We have to get points here. Starting P7, and now we're on the formation lap. We have to get our tires near perfect stage, because this is really critical for us. Okay, so we've warmed up our tires pretty good, and now we have to get the near perfect lineup on the grid, because it's really critical. I'm still warming my tires up. Oh, we nearly hit Hamilton right there. And now we're gonna do burnout. And it's purple, 0.5. That's pretty good.
Get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
Thanks, Mark.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready
Okay,
to clutch.
I'm ready. It's lights out, and away we go in Jeddah. And now we're off to a flying start. But their straight line speed is way better. We try to dive down the inside of Hamilton. And now we go around Russell. This is madness. Can you believe that? We're up into P5 in the first lap. And now we're trailing Perez in the Red Bull. This is a magnificent start for us. Oh, extreme track limits there. Oh, Perez wobbles a bit. We try to go around the outside. Well, we can't really keep it together. Or can we? This is superb racing. We're up into P4. We've just overtaken Perez. This is crazy. What do you mean okay? That was the best start ever. You're tripping, Mark. But now, Perez, we have no chance of defending. The straight line speed is just way too much. He's probably just gonna go easy around the outside, even without DRS. All he needs to open is overtake and he's gone. I go a bit deep there. And now we're fighting with Hamilton. We're side by side. We open overtake, so... But he has overtake on too. Can we? Oh, Perez locks up. We go through Hamilton and Perez. We're still in P4. And now Hamilton passes us. We can't really do anything to defend it. But Perez has dropped down to P7 after that lockup on the first turn. We block him off right there. He tried to go around the outside, but that was a pretty late move. But now he's just going to be flying down the inside. Yeah, that straight line speed is just way too much. We can't really do anything. We try to strike back with Slipstream. He closes out pretty good. We try to... Oh! This is pretty close. But we can't keep the position and we're back in P6. And now Sergio Perez. This is gone horrible for him. They're changing his front wing. Oh, this is a pretty bad race for him. He's down in P22. Now we're really going to have to fight to get even points during this race. Now George Russell switching sides. But this is actually a pretty dumb move. Because now we have DRS down the main straight. We go around the outside to get a better exit. And now we have DRS and DRS. And we're just going to be flying past down the main straight. So that's pretty dumb racing from George Russell. And now lap 6, it's the same scene all over again. George Russell with DRS going to overtake us right before the last corner. And then we're going to get DRS again and pass him down the main straight with DRS and ERS. But we get a pretty bad exit, I mean. Is it still going to be enough? And that is easily enough. With DRS and ERS, you just can't stop it. But this time, George Russell did not pass us down the DRS straight. Now he has DRS. I'm probably going to use DRS down the main straight. We can't do anything really to defend them. And now, lap 11, I'm really struggling with tires. We get another warning. And George Russell has opened up a 3-second gap, nearly. We're struggling a lot. And now we're going to box. Lap 11, we're boxing. Really tight there. Nearly got a penalty. And now we're going to be switching to hards, which are pretty hard to control here. We get an optimal entrance and... Oh no, there's a problem. That is pretty critical for us. We go in front of Magnussen, we cut him. No penalty there. And now on the pit exit, we're going to be fighting with... No, I was going to say we're going to be fighting with Latifi, but... Well, actually we are going to be fighting with Latifi. As he comes down before right the corner. Because we have cold tires, he tries to go around the outside, but we cover him off pretty good. And now... Ooh, that was a pretty clean control. And now we're going to see a replay of the problem. I didn't really see the problem, but I guess that was the problem. And now Magnussen and Latifi, they both have DRS. They're flying past. But now we have DRS to attack Magnussen. And this has just gone horribly for us. Because of the pit strategy now, we're stuck in traffic. We're going to be fighting with Magnussen. But now all the other guys are pitting and we're going to see what position we're still in P6. Surprisingly. But we're going to have to defend from Magnussen. And now this is Sergio Perez trying to make up the work from the mistake he did on the third lap and pit for New Wayne. And Tsunoda locks up, goes straight through. Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez are gonna have to fight it out here with, I think they both have DRS, yeah, they do. And Sergio Perez, can he get the move done? Oh no, Valtteri Bottas, that is some great defending from him. Covering off the Minister of Defense. And now we're going to be defending from the likes of Magnussen. I'm going to try to go for a switchback here. Can we keep it around the outside? And we do, with ease. We go flying past around him. And now this is Daniel Ricciardo fighting Sebastian Vettel with DRS. Sebastian Vettel keeps his nose in. And this is some superb racing, but Sebastian Vettel still in it. Let's get a replay from Guanyu Zhou. They're still side by side. So this is actually costing them a lot of time. They're still side by side. And Daniel Ricciardo just has to get a step out, and Sebastian Vettel moves forward. And now this is Zhou Guanyu with a, I think, yeah, that's an engine problem. That's pretty bad for him, but he was still in P21 anyway, so it didn't really affect their results. And now Magnussen with DRS flying past the DRS straight. But now we're going to be attacking back down the pit straight. We bang wheels there, but we're easily able to keep the position. And we move back up into P6, but we lock up. Can we still keep defending the position? Magnussen goes around the outside. We keep our nose in. We're still side by side. And he just has to leave the position for us there. But now he has DRS and is easily going to pass us right here. I feel like I have been just doing this the whole race. Getting past with DRS and then flying down the main straight with DRS. It's pretty repetitive, I know. It's a pretty boring race. And now the same thing happening, Magnussen passing us. But I was gonna say we might stick our nose in, but we can't right there. Can we go around the outside? We do! We go around the outside of Magnussen in a very weird corner to go around the outside. That is an insane move. And now Magnussen's caught also in traffic by Norris, Ocon. That was a pretty strange move by Lando Norris. He nearly spun us out. That was a pretty dirty move. And now Norris and Ocon with DRS. We let Ocon pass to get DRS. But Ocon has gone pretty in front. Can we still pass him with DRS and ERS? We might have to dive bomb here. And oh no, we can't. That might be disastrous for us. But now we barely get DRS. And we still have a fighting chance here. We also get DRS down the main straight. But now we're going to be defending from Magnussen, I think, who's beside us. Yes, that's Magnussen. But he doesn't use the ERS, surprisingly. But we can't catch up to Ocon. We're going to really have to push in these last 5 laps to get past Ocon. And now this is Lewis Hamilton in P4. The Ferraris are fighting for P2 and P3. He might have a chance to move up into a podium position here. And that's Charles Leclerc without DRS. Lewis Hamilton, is he going to pass Carlos Sainz too? Can he go around the outside? He keeps his foot in, but can't really pass him. And now Charles Leclerc around the outside, trying to get Hamilton back. Is it going to be enough? Let's see here. Lewis Hamilton is still in this. But he's going to have to let the position go. And now we're on board with Valtteri Bottas. Tsunoda locks up once again, and that allows Fernando Alonso to go and Valtteri Bottas to follow him. It's not been a great race for Yuki Tsunoda. He's been struggling with tires, he's locked up multiple times. So it's the final lap of the race. We have to do something to Ocon here.
Teammate by 19.6 seconds.
If you want to get P6, oh! And Ocon just goes straight through. He opens up the door for us, and that is just the easiest overtake ever.
Yep, it's gone! Yes! Congratulations. Enjoy.
Wow, mate. Oh, could have done that after that one. Great job, boys. We're definitely catching them. Good job. Great job all weekend.
Max, you drove a mighty race. You are the man. I mean, what a race. We're so proud of you.
And that's just a pretty easy race for Max Verstappen. He's opened up a 12-second gap to the second Ferrari. And now we're going to be going up to the line to get P6. And that is just great points. You can see my excitement there. That's just a great race.
And that's the end of the race. See you in Parc Fermé.
Well, that's some great energy, Mark, but that was just an unbelievable race. How many points is that? I think that's 8 points. And now we're going to see a replay of Sergio Perez and Esteban Ocon. Sergio Perez trying to go around the outside, but now he'll get DRS. So maybe pass Esteban Ocon here. And he gets him right before the line. Oh no. This is not the first time that it has happened to Esteban Ocon. In Jeddah also. I think he got overtaken by Valtteri Bottas last time here.
And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here. Drivers' standings. Max Verstappen's excellent result today sees him take over as the new leader of the Drivers' Championship. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
Let's move on to the constructors. Ferrari continued to extend the gap at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Okay, so let's just look at the race results there. That is an unbelievable race. We get P6. That's 8 points. And that is going to be critical for us in the Constructors' Championship and Drivers' Championship. And now let's see where our teammate, he's in P20. Well, so we move up to P7 in Drivers' Championship, and we are in P5 in Constructors' Championship. That is unbelievable. That is pretty good. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Our next race is the Australian Grand Prix, so hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys later. Peace.